Welcome to the Trash Cats Trashcast. I'm Richard.
I'm Steven.
And today we're going to learn about the color of our energies.
It's time to bash some local psychics.
I was expecting a little bit more of a response from you. I guess you probably read it ahead of time and knew it was coming, but...
Yeah, so basically, the other day, I got this program in the mail, right? For a local convention. And the title of this convention is called Ascend.
It's the Rapture.
A body, mind, spirit celebration. And this is Cincinnati, Ohio, right? And frankly, I was shocked just how many weirdo, occult, spiritualist, wannabe witches and fairies, and hippie freaks are scamming in my city. I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Preach. Psychics are terrorists.
Hallelujah.
And I think it should be illegal to offer these vampires material support. I mean, if ever there was a group we should be deporting without due process, it's the fucking psychics. So today, we're going to dox them one by one, 100 of the local psychics. Also, the Pope is dead, which is pretty cool.
Actually, you brought up the two things. I didn't read your preamble here before starting. You brought up the two things that I wanted to bring up, which is one, we're just heavily deporting people without due process, and that's wild.
Yeah, but also slave camps and dungeons by fascists.
Our vice president
killed the Pope.
Spoke to the Pope and breathed on him, and his halitosis killed the Pope.
Oh my God, dude.
JD's Vance is so bad it killed the Pope. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, it's wild. Here's the real scary thing, is if they kill the Fed. Bro, if they fucking fuck this up, dude, our whole economy is toast, bro. We're so cooked right now. It is embarrassing. We're fucked, bro. We're fucked. America's over.
we were just talking about hope before this.
Because, do you want to do the meta now or later?
Go ahead, kick it off.
Before you mentioned, you had said I was a hopeful person, and I found that I got what you meant, but I found that interesting because I feel like I'm an idealist that's closer to true nihilism than most people who think they're a nihilist, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do the infinite peanut butter sandwich test if you want.
I think what I meant by that, I'm realizing that the better way to describe, I guess, how I mean on that is in the areas of life where it's closer to home and it matters. Like when it comes to things concerning your family and friends and people that you're close to, like the people that you actually connect with,
that you feel.
I feel like you are not as, I guess it's just it is what it is, and you would never go fuck yourself, as you would be, as you are with issues that are outside the scope of like your direct, surroundings. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I hate this line because it's used by Christian apologists and like alcoholics, but they always say. God,
is the phrase "Hi, my name is Richard and I'm an alcoholic"?
That also,
hate that line.
They say God will never do for you what you can't do for yourself, or whatever.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Where I feel like I feel like to boil it down, a long time ago when I was in a detox center, I think, or maybe I just got out, my little brother gave me this band shirt that we both like. And on the back of the shirt, it says Hope. And there was a local graffiti artist that for years in Cincinnati, they would just spray paint in cursive Hope and put little hearts. And there were times like life was fucked up and I was like, that was really cool. Somebody put that there, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like the type of nihilism I gravitate towards is I enjoy, not all the time, like when it comes in my shirt rotation, I don't wear that shirt every time, but often I like putting the shirt on because it feels nice. Like someone's intent to give it to me is meaningful, and I like having a nice little thing in the world sometimes, right? But yeah. just like the infinite peanut butter sandwiches, if you spent your whole life, every minute of your day making peanut butter sandwiches to give out to homeless people all day, I feel like, my moral intuition is like, you're doing a good thing, and you should do what you can in the world to make it better and like fight for good things, people you love, whatever. I feel strongly about that because I am idealistic. But ultimately I don't think any of it fucking matters, like at all. Like instead of making peanut butter sandwiches every day, if I just went out and murdered 100 local psychics every day, just going through my list, I don't think
the scales don't move. It's the same.
I truly think in the Egyptian pyramids, when they weigh my heart against a feather, it wouldn't change a thing either way. Or like
he was pure of heart when he murdered those 100 psychics.
Like you're supposed to do good.
Hey, look,
to make
listen,
your life
if they're
better,
really psychic, they should have seen it coming.
Oh my god, that's so good. How could you even get charged, bro? The justice system. How can it be premeditated if they knew?
I think it's still murder if your defense is, but they were lying.
Bro, that's a legal loophole if I've ever heard of it. You can't murder a psychic. They had to be in on it, or else they would have avoided this whole.
Oh, they knew. They were planning it from the start,
bro. They basically committed suicide. This is a conspiracy by my hand.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I know they're dead, but I want to sue them. They got me involved in this. They're paying for my court costs.
Dude, that's so fun.
My legal fees.
All right. How was your week? Let's start there before we'll warm up a little bit. How was your week?
I told you we're deporting people by the masses, and
did you just
our vice president killed the
Pope
on
the news?
I mean, no, I knew it would happen, but like I haven't talked to you in 2 weeks, so. I mean, that's been the thing that's been happening. It's been happening ever since, and it just keeps happening.
Yeah, it's been happening. I mean, it started prior to that, but I mean,
wasn't there like a court order? Wasn't there like a court order to stop?
Yes,
doing it.
We're in a constitution.
It just keeps happening.
I think we talked about it on our White House Faith Office a little bit because
I think you're right. Yeah,
there's been 3 TROs or whatever the fuck, and we're in a full constitutional crisis because the executive branch is not listening to the judicial branch, and this is very crazy. They're starting to a little bit now, which makes it more annoying. Today they announced that he is in talks with El Salvador's president about returning some of these people.
Good.
But we know it's bullshit and a stall tactic.
Yeah.
Because they both have already said they wouldn't do it and are talking about how they can soon deport straight up U.S. citizens. We've got rid of a couple students just for writing anti-Israel papers and shit. It's so fucked. It's like
real wild.
There's emails going out telling people to self-deport. It's so fucked, dude. I can't even. I'm following all of the court cases in federal court, and you can't. There's no video, so it's all audio, and it is these. When they say the government, it's the government on behalf of Trump making arguments to the judges, and the arguments they're making are it's like Reddit tier 4chan trash arguments, and they're just getting like bounced the fuck out on every hearing. But it doesn't matter if the president doesn't want to listen. So
right, exactly. The thing that I'm actually kind of been surprised at over the last few days is I haven't seen, and I'm sure it exists, but I haven't yet seen someone building the conspiracy theory case out of the Pope dying on Easter. I mean, I know they say it was the morning after Easter, but it
seems
matter. Like something the Catholic Church would say. They would hide that information if it happened on Easter.
I don't think it matters because MAGA is at war with the Catholic Church. They don't like that Pope, right? Vance was feuding
true, yeah,
with the Pope leading up to this, and the Pope was I think he's been hospitalized for like the last month. Like,
yeah, he has. But
even my parents were like, "Oh, he's gonna die any day," type shit.
I could see some fucking lunatic doomer talking about like, this is actually it was foretold in the Bible that this means that the apocalypse is coming, and
no, that's very anti-Catholic. Catholics are stupid and dumb, and they don't think the Bible really is real or matters, so that they don't like no prophecy extends into current time. Like there are very few modern day saints canonized. It's all just a fantasy they pretend in, you know.
They're playing make believe, and that's, you know what, they can do that. They just have to admit it. If they can admit it,
I think they should be crucified.
We'll still crucify them, but we'll forgive them for playing make believe if they admit it.
Yeah. So okay week.
Yeah, it was all right. How you doing?
Okay, busy. Handful of things going on this last week. I forgot to mention this one the other day, but there was a drive-by.
Oh, cool.
In front of my house, and I think they missed the dude they shot at. But the bullets were like 10 feet from my house, and it was
sick.
It was so loud. I've had a lot of strays fly in my vicinity, but this was the first time in my own house I jumped to the floor.
God damn.
Where like the first 3 rounds cracked, and I immediately knew there were more coming, and in my own living room, like, dipped to the floor as hard as possible.
Damn.
And I was like, fuck. Like, normally you can kind of tell, like, oh, it's far enough away, or like, it's only a couple rounds.
Yeah.
But this was like right outside, like 15 feet from my window, and I was like, this dude's not going to stop shooting.
That's fucking crazy.
It was pretty wild because it's been real chill over here in the pea stew land, and yeah, I wasn't expecting it this particular night, so that was interesting.
You weren't expecting it that night, you know. If it was if it was like a Wednesday or a Monday, you know, it could kind of make sense. But
bro, there's a pattern to the streets, man. if you listen to the sky long enough, you know.
It's like how the crickets, you know, the speed of the rhythm at which they make their noise.
Absolutely.
You can actually, that's the temperature. They know the temperature because they know Fahrenheit.
Yeah, dude, you just gotta.
Yeah, that's like the you know when the next shooting's coming. You honestly, just listen to it, dog.
You kind of get an idea though, like depending on the energy on the block for a while, you start to like kind of pick up like when things get hectic. It's always normally like the start of summer too, because that's when everybody gets hyped to get out again.
Yeah, that makes me recognize how not how I've also lived hood adjacent, but it's never been in a way that I was never that connected to it, I guess.
Bruh, you went over to my place on Hawaiian Terrace, right? You had been there before, or maybe not.
Now, I'm not sure if you need to bleep this out or not.
No.
Is that the place where you had the brick that said West Side on it?
No, it said Westwood. That was in my Westwood. There was
okay.
There's this this is a magical little place in Cincinnati.
I know about Hawaiian Terrace because my school bus used to go through there.
Yeah.
And we picked up a kid that stayed over there.
Yeah, and he was just covered in scar tissue.
It was full fucking like gates with barbed wire and shit. Like,
yeah, dude. I moved there. I had no idea what it was, but I didn't give a fuck either. I would not drive to the end of my own street the whole time I was there, outside of a few interesting situations. But, bro, this place SWAT team raided every Thursday. like, no joke. It was an actual schedule. Like, every Thursday, the entire hood knew SWAT team was coming. And it was a way to, like, keep things kind of together. Where, like, if there was at least one day a week, everyone knew the SWAT team was coming. Everyone would, like, get inside and shut the fuck up. And it, like, legitimately was, like, a war zone on this one Thursday.
Unfortunately, that makes me think of, like, the most Trailer Park Boys shit ever of, like,
yeah,
we gotta move all this hash before Thursday.
We gotta dry all this shit. Oh,
we gotta just pave the driveway with it so they don't see it. They're coming today.
I lived at that place for 2.5 years or whatever. 9 people got murdered and 2 bodies got dumped at my apartment.
Sick. God damn.
That place was wild, dude. And then
the name too, just Hawaiian Terrace. It sounds like a country club.
Sounded dreamy, dude. It's like, this place sounds sick. Bro, they would throw testers in your car. If you're white, they would throw bags of heroin and crack in your car, like multiple times a week with a phone number, right? Which, being in the position I was in, I found that very kind. I was like, this is really cool. But also, you don't...
That's one of the perks of living here.
Yeah, but you don't fuck with people that live there either, so it wasn't that helpful. But also, you'd be driving around, and you'd find shit rolling on your passenger side, like, all the time. Like, they're literally, like, just putting felonies in every car. It's like, this bro, this shit happened, like, multiple times, where I'm like, God damn, like, imagine going to prison because someone else just threw shit into your car.
Like, were they, like, breaking into your car to do this?
No, like, if you left your windows cracked in the parking lot, they'd throw a little baggie of crack or heroin with their phone number in.
That's insane.
Like, consistently. Because they'd know. Like,
that's so fucking wild.
Yeah, dude. It was sketch. If you ever had a plantar wart?
I'm sorry, a what?
A plantar wart?
No.
All right. I got some like a year ago on my feet, right? And they're like, they don't look like a regular wart. They can be like really gross, but most of the time they're under your skin, right? And
okay.
It's like you don't really see it, but there are like blood vessels in your foot. And they just look like tiny black dots.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, these are bad. These look gross.
They can be. Mine weren't, but they were still, you still want to get rid of them, right? Mm-hmm, so I go to a doctor, a real doctor, right? They tell me there's a treatment Normally they cut them out, but on this part of your foot, they don't want to fuck with that because of the scarring, right? Because they have to cut deep. Even though mine didn't look bad, they still, to like be precautious, they cut deep, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, we have this super effective treatment, and we actually only have one dose left because it's from Canada, and due to the Trump tariffs, we're having trouble getting this medicine, right?
Cool.
Like, awesome. All right, I'll take the last dose. It's a beetle poison that they apply to your foot, and then it burns for 12 hours and like cures it, right?
Okay, wow.
So I go to this doctor. They put this beetle poison on my foot, right? Everything's like fine. And then the next day, I had an adverse chemical reaction, and I have like 3rd-degree chemical burns on my feet. Bro, I literally could not walk for 4 days.
Wow.
It's been like 9 days, and I can like...
Because they put fucking beetle poison on your shit.
This beetle fucked me up, bro. It's fucked up. But it's finally getting better. But yeah, it would be like if someone cauterized the bottom of your foot, like a massive...
Oh, fuck.
It's gnarly as fuck. But I'm almost cured now. But I don't think it was supposed to be that bad.
No.
Like, I think something had to have gone wrong.
Are you going to press charges against that doctor?
Not if it gets rid of him, which it should.
I mean,
fuck it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting not to be able to walk for a week. So I feel all, like, cagey right now.
I feel like, yeah, that should have been in a pamphlet somewhere.
I know. All right, and then last thing, I watched 3 documentaries this week, right?
Okay.
All of them, that's like normal week, I feel like. They're all Netflix trash. The first one was on the attempted heist of the Millennium Stone, which was, at its time, the biggest jewelry heist of all time. It was a failed heist documentary. And then one on the Oklahoma City bombing, right? Timothy McVeigh, right? Nazi who blew up the Oklahoma Federal Building. And then one on NFT art and crypto, right? All 3 took tremendous work to make, right?
Okay.
They were all very, like, snazzy, like, high quality modern documentaries. A lot of very interesting aspects. And if I'm totally honest, they're all really fun watches. Like, very interesting, kept you hooked, some wacky, zany shit.
Yeah, sure.
But they were all trash, dude. So much work, but so little understanding. The NFT shit is so... Like, I don't think I've ever wanted to kill myself more during a documentary than that documentary. Like, I legitimately... Everyone in the NFT or, like, digital art world does not care about art. It's just all making money off a digital asset and like trading for value.
Sure, yeah.
The Oklahoma City bombing, it's all like, the documentarian Netflix spending all this time to show the damage and the drama and how sad and disgusting it is, right? Spends 0 time understanding why the man did it. A guy that was a soldier who sacrificed his potential future for the country came back from the Gulf War so angry that he decided to blow up a federal building. If I was going to make a documentary, I would sure like to know why the fuck he did it, right? And,
yeah.
and at his trial, all these Christians, right, shouting that he should be killed, kind of like the Ted Bundy shit, like the fry him. They show all these kids, like 4 or 5 year olds, with banners that say "Hang this sucker." Right, like a whole town full of dumb hicks cheering for the execution of this guy, and it's like this brings us back to 9/11, right? The comment, right, of like, this kind of makes me feel like maybe you deserved it a little bit. Where it's like, of course you don't, right? It's bad. I don't think it matters, but it's bad.
Right.
How can you make a documentary or like go to a mass murderer's like trial with the sign that's just like "Hang them"? Like, I just feel like these are like the worst people. Like, I don't know. It makes me so fucking angry.
Yeah, it's against the idea of, I mean, it's what due process is in general, anyways. But like, it's, I don't know, it's just to go too far. Before we get too far into that, though, I do need to go back to the beginning of your statement about documentaries.
Yeah.
You said you watched a documentary on the Millennium Stone heist.
Yeah. Did I make something up?
I think I'm trying to figure out what you might have actually meant instead, because there's the Millennium Stone is a thing from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Maybe.
Millennium Star? It's like a diamond?
Yeah. The British Diamond at the Millennium Dome. That's what I'm mixing up. It was at the
Millennium Dome. Okay.
What's the name of the diamond? I thought it was
it's something said the Millennium Star Diamond.
Yeah.
Is it the Beers? They're gonna steal from De Beers?
They tried. No. They tried. And in the final episode, big spoilers, the whole documentary is a waste of fucking time. At the end of the 3rd episode, we find out there was a police informant the entire time.
Oh.
Where it's like, they told the story really good, but it's just like bullshit the whole time. Like, it's a fun documentary, and I hate when there's like a trick on the audience. Mm-hmm. Where you're left out of the facts along the way for the sake of better storytelling. That like drives me nuts. Like, I just like the bombers, like, I want to understand the shit. I don't want you to like play up the facts to make a more
it's already enough
show.
As it is.
Yeah. Thank you, dude. It just drove me crazy. The last like 20 minutes of the 3-hour doc is like just like being. It's like the director just like shoving your face in shit for 20 minutes at the end.
You know, but maybe it could have been better if it was the Millennium Stone and Kaiba Corp was involved and Yugi had to play his trap card.
Why do you know this much about Yu-Gi-Oh?
I fucked with Yu-Gi-Oh a lot when I was a kid.
Nah, bro. Real ones played Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, I didn't have, no one else around me wanted to play Magic the Gathering. And at this point, I wish I had played still a little bit, but also from the people that I do know who got into it big, spent so much money on Magic cards.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a complete waste of money. The people like Sarah she's a big nerd, right? She's always they play all the time. They have regular game night. They all print proxies. Like everybody, no one wants to pay for the expensive shit because it is just like a money sink scam game. But it's really fun.
Fucking Wizards of the Coast got to get their beak wet, you know?
Yeah.
Is that Wizards of the Coast?
Yep.
Makes sense.
The Nerd Kings.
It's fucking Hasbro now, baby.
They are up and coming, huh?
Yeah.
I guess they're direct competitors, yeah.
No, I think Hasbro owns Wizards of the Coast now, I thought.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you know Hasbro owns Death Row Records?
Fucking really?
Yeah, look it up. They own Death Row Records and like Hello Kitty, I think.
Hello Kitty makes sense. That's toys.
But I'm pretty sure, if I'm wrong on this, I would be really embarrassed. Doesn't Hasbro own Death Row Records? Yep. They went
2019. Toy maker Hasbro acquired Death Row Records as part of its purchase of Entertainment One, a multimedia company that also owns Peppa Pig and PJ Masks.
All right, so when people talk about when people talk about Tupac being like the real thug rapper, I just think about Hasbro owning Death Row Records, and I ignore everything they say.
Yeah.
Bro, Tupac sucked, and we all know
Dude, they
it,
make
okay?
Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, dude. You're the people that make Mr. Potato Head own all Tupac's tracks. That's how I think about rap. Music sucks, dude. Everything's disappointing. Except the Ascend convention. Body, mind, spirit, a celebration.
Oh boy, we're there. Take me there.
Cincinnati, April. $16 for the weekend. It's not bad. 18.
Oh man, we missed it.
Yeah, it's over. I was gonna go, but I'm not that stupid.
Oh, it is cheaper if you buy your ticket in advance online.
Yeah. Welcome. A holistic festival is more than booths and presentations. It's a sanctuary where community, joy, and transformation merge. This year's theme, Ascend, invites you to step beyond the ordinary into the limitless possibilities awaiting you. Wow.
It's limitless possibilities, Stephen. I mean, for $18, that's a bargain.
I love the sacred geometry and fantasy dresses and dragonflies and rainbow, what are they, lily leaves thing. It's just, what a vibe, dude.
Yeah, they're feeling it. They're living it. They're laughing it. They're not living it. I get the crow or the bird thing. I get the because geometry.
Witches love
Is the
crows,
dragonfly? Right? Is the dragonfly a symbol of
fairies, bro?
Like mind, body, spirit?
Bro, fairies and Wiccans, they love dragonflies, bro. Now we got some scheduling stuff, but a couple pages in, we have our first ad, just to set the tone. We have aura photos. Inner light chakra photos. Let your inner light shine bright. Just $40.
What do you know about aura photos, Stephen?
Well, I see that if we pay $40, we have two scammers that will take our photos in full color, and we will be able to reveal our full photo aura. Every shade in your aura carries a special energy and meaning. Learn what yours says about you.
What you may notice about this ad, though, if you're listening to this, obviously you may not be able to tell, but Stephen, you may be able to tell. These photos they have up here are stock photos that have been edited and added in with the aura, put around it. The real aura photos don't normally come out looking like that. I know this because I've been to one of these psychic conventions where the farmers market where I do work sometimes hosts one like I think it's once a year or twice a year, and they have like this similar thing of like usually it's like from your waist up or like just from your neck up. I think sometimes they charge more to get your full body in there.
Your top
of course,
chakras.
because they can. Yeah, to make sure that you get the chakras all the way through. And they have like a lens on the thing that is supposed to read your aura color, but what it does is
some dude who ate too many Skittles just spits on the lens.
Like, why you really red? Like, yeah, I ate a lot of red Skittles on the way in. Only the red ones, though.
I just like that, it's a 3-minute aura reading, but it's only $40. That's a steal. Literally.
You know, that. You know what that is? That's speed and value. They also have. I mean, so at the bottom of this it says Aura photo with 3-minute reading, just $40, and then underneath it Aura jewelry and crystals. And then it doesn't say anything. It says that changes the topic after that.
That way,
it says also they have jewelry and don't worry, they have. Oh, it says jewelry and crystals. It doesn't say crystals. There's a typo there. So that's cool.
Now you may be wondering, what about mythical beings? Will there be any fairies in attendance? Well, on page 7, we have mythical beings, the fairies, and the Cirque? What is that? I never know what that means. Carque?
Cirque, like Cirque du Soleil.
It's kind of throughout the Body, Mind, Spirit celebration weekend, prepare yourself for delightful surprises around every corner.
Oh boy.
This year, we've expanded our enchanting lineup of wandering entertainers to captivate your imagination. Watch in awe as a mesmerizing aerial dancers glide above gracefully, while playful fairies, stilt walkers charm visitors with their towering elegance. Let yourself be drawn into the hypnotic rhythms of our skilled hula hoop artists, whose performances are vibrant as they are captivating. And then it shows a bunch of people dressed up like fairies dancing.
I gotta say, I don't mind that they hired people to dress up in cosplay for entertainment value.
I do.
And the idea of, you're providing an entertaining experience, even if you've already paid money at the door. I shouldn't have to pay more money at one of these vendors to be entertained. I paid money just to be here. Give me entertainment. Give me something that is to captivate me. Now, what I will say is seeing people dressed up as fairies on stilts isn't super captivating more than a second or two. And you're like, oh, cool. It's a person on a stilts. And like, that's cool that like they can do that, but it doesn't really hold your attention that well because it's fucking whatever.
They're so gangly. It's like a
but for someone who's willing to pay $18 to go into a psychic fair, that's probably captivating as hell.
It's a little sugar on the deal. Now we're just getting started here. We have the whole section of the individual psychics and their profiles coming up, and that's where they get truly disgusting. But let me just ask you a personal question.
Please.
Have you ever desired to see an adult woman dressed as a fairy?
I was going to jump in and say yes before you said as a fairy. And no, I guess not.
Good answer. Now,
let me
I hate it. Dude. I just hate it so fucking much. I hate fantasy shit. I hate fairies. I hate people that want to dress up as fairies. And I hate psychics stealing people's money with fake little soul readings and shit. It's like actually depraved, abusive, delusional behavior.
One of those things is not like the other. People dressing up as fairies. If you're dressing up in cosplay and going to an event that assumedly for the entertainers, they were paid for this, but like Ren Fair is where you'll also see this a lot.
I
have no qualms with it. I think it's fine. I think it's fun.
I don't. Okay. I understand.
If you show up to your office job, like that, that's a little bit concerning. Again, for you, do what you want. If it works and your people you work with are cool with it, that's great.
Bro, of course.
Also,
wannabe fairy activity is fine, right? Like I think it's dumb, but it's fine. The problem is the same type of people are also drawn to psychic shit. And if you're dressed as a fairy in the vicinity of psychic readings and scammers, I have no sympathy. You're guilty. You're at the Nazi table.
You're guilty by association.
Bro. It's true.
You're harboring the illegals.
Bro, you're just the train drivers driving the Jews to Auschwitz, bro. That's what the fairies are. God damn it. I hate them. On our next page, we have Camille. She's got a full page for gallery readings and healings. New York's
she's
divine
proof that you don't have to dress like a fairy to read the tarot cards.
Yeah, and at least she does.
It actually doesn't say tarot. It says gallery readings.
God damn it, dude! All right,
that's how they get you.
You want page 9? That's all you.
Oh wait, she does a live interactive TV show.
Yeah, she's
Thursdays at 11 a.m.
televangelist psychic, right? She's one of those ones where she's got the earpiece in and she's like scoping out your private data online. It's classic.
They have
a mentalist of sorts, Camille.
They have a hot air balloon.
Bro,
is this a real hot air balloon?
No, it's paper mache. Fairies can't afford shit, dude. And it's inside. And air balloons aren't real. It's all a fairy psyop. Dude, look at that thing. It's steampunked out, bro.
Okay, it's got to be... It looks like they're saying it like it does go up, but it's got to be like a thing on like rigging or something.
It's like a vacuum.
It's not big enough to be a legitimate...
Bro, it's like a vacuum plugged into a balloon.
Damn, actually, you're right as hell. That's exactly what that shit is.
2 inches.
It's an inflatable fucking hot air balloon.
And then all the fairy actors dance and twirl around you.
Damn, that's fucked up. But hey, it's free. It fucking better be.
Yeah,
it better be, motherfucker.
Oh, God. You want anything on page 9, or we get straight to doxing?
I think, here's the thing. Some of these people have names that are...
stage names.
Worth mentioning. Yeah, some people have...
I'm stupid enough to use their real name, and we're going to take advantage of that.
I don't want to use this platform to dox these unfortunate people.
Why, dude? We're doxing. They are scum, dude. Fuck. I mean,
I guess they put their names in the thing and put it in the mail.
They want their name to be heard. I didn't request
You know what? Again, you're right. You're right. They do want the attention for this.
Yeah, dude. Give them some advertising,
they put
bro.
In the fucking ad. Mailed it.
Sent it to my house. How stupid are they?
God damn, you're right again, Steven.
You know how dumb of a psychic you have to be to send a mailer to my house?
To not see this shit coming.
God damn it. Some of them got their emails and websites, bro. I've been having a field day all week.
God damn.
Bet you won't see this coming.
Oh, man. Oh, god damn, the pictures are wild too. They all they all kind of look the same. There's different, but they all
there's some similarities.
You could convince me that all of these people are the same person, just wearing like a wig or a different makeup or something. I would believe it.
Yeah, we could be really sexist if we want.
I mean, no, I don't mean it that way. Because there's also there's men on the next few pages, and I didn't recognize
it's like
that.
10%. It's like a 10% ratio, but yes, all of the men do blend in.
They absolutely do.
God, dude, we're gonna get to my favorite. There's an ad in this thing that is probably my favorite advertising I've ever seen.
Okay.
I'm so excited. All right, you want the first one?
Yeah, let me just kind of ramble through a couple of these.
Go for it.
We have Empath Empowerment class. We have a Crystals and Intuition.
By Gypsy Soul.
By Gypsy Soul, yes, sorry.
SOL.
Yeah, SOL Soul, yeah. We have Gene Tyndall has a Crystals and Intuition.
Hell yeah, bro.
Now here's the thing.
Learn how to manifest clarity and spiritual
says
connection in your life using natural crystals.
Yeah, using crystals to deepen your relationship and your own spirit. We have Tabitha Stitt, Stitt. That's right.
Bro.
That's wild.
Unironically, over 25% of these people hate Jews. Bro, they're in conspiracy land. Like, these people gravitate to the weird shit, dude.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of things these people
if you
either pretend to believe or do believe is going to be insane.
Yeah. Soul purpose
These are soul
messages.
She's doing soul massages.
This one, she channels messages meant just for you.
Oh God.
What does it say? Does that say AI guidance? Okay, it says
I don't know.
the word is I guidance. But it's A with an umlaut over it. It's I with a little caret over type of it, and then guidance.
It's either another spelling error or some spiritual lingo we're
it's
not
AI
into.
Guidance that speaks directly to your soul's purpose. Even in a group setting, these insights feel deeply personal. Awaken clarity and inspiration. Walk away feeling empowered to release what no longer serves you. Embrace your passion. Step boldly into your highest potential. Don't miss this transformative experience. Boy.
Jesus.
Oh, these are actually like classes you go to.
Yeah, dude. These are seminars, bro. They got classes. They got groups. You have a whole schedule. You circle things you want to go to. You go around the convention. Hit them up.
Fuck. Steven, here's the problem here. I just realized. So there's 4 different stages. All of the ones I've just read are all happening at the same time, Saturday at 10 a.m.
Yeah,
you mean I have to pick?
This is chaos, bro.
I paid $18 to be here, sir.
It's a lot of bang for your buck. Now,
I have to choose.
I really appreciate that Rosemary, the Celtic lady, she paid extra for her ad, right? She's got double space. Now, hers is at 11 a.m., but it's on stage 1. Now, Rosemary, the Celtic lady, will unlock your secrets to connecting with your spirit guides, angels, and even loved ones who have crossed over. Join Rosemary, the Celtic lady, for an enlightening session where you uncover the signs of their presence, learn how to communicate effectively, and explore the profound insights of near-death experiences. Discover what's important to complete in this life to prepare for the next. Rosemary's compassionate guidance empowers your spiritual growth. Bro, fuck these people.
Sorry. The entire time I was waiting to just say, you tell me this ginger can talk to the dead? And I thought it was so funny. And then right when I was about to say it, I was like, that's not very funny. It's not.
It's a little funny.
It's not clever.
No, but
it's...
Either way, they deserve no mercy.
These are so brutal, dude.
Bro, this is someone putting out an ad to get people that believe in spiritual hocus pocus to try to connect with their dead loved ones. Like, how do you in good faith put an ad out and do that for money? Like, it's disgusting. It's philosophically wrong, morally wrong, and metaphysically wrong. They are liars and con men and women. I hate when people mix that up. I hate it, dude. It's so bad.
Okay, there are 38 different people on here.
Yeah, which is
38 people that their job is to lead you to believe that they can connect to a different level of understanding, can help you tap into an above level of understanding of the world. And you can do it with these cards and these jewels or with these affirmations and these things. And you can manipulate your life in this way. And it's just fucked.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The more you like dwell on it, the worse this shit is. And then you just like carpet bomb the city with mailers of potential victims. You can fucking vampirically suck up their money and shit.
Literally, the only people who this appeals to are people who need help.
Psycho. Yeah,
people
dude,
who
like
feel lost and people who feel like it's the same way the church operates, right? Is like,
yes,
if everything's good and like your life doesn't suck,
you don't go here.
You don't need help. You're not looking for answers. You're not looking for help for shit. It's when your life is fucked and, you know, things seem upside down that you start looking around for like answers. What do people do for help for this? And when you
answers and understanding,
when you monopolize the fucking Google search results with, you know, age backwards naturally, spiritual and experience, Jesus Christ, spiritual experience traveler, healing through divine love, crystals and creation magic, embrace your Venus energy. The shit like that, that's like this. It's fucking insane.
Dude, I
do want to know about Wendy Cleveland. Talk to me about healing through divine love. Open your heart. Open your heart to a transformative healing experience with Wendy Cleveland of The Way. It's capital T, capital W, The Way. In this live channeled session, feel the wisdom and love of the divine flow through. When they say live channeled session,
yeah,
I wonder if that means that she's not actually there.
No, they're spiritual channeling.
Okay.
Yeah. But these people, they're literally
Jesus Christ
preying on the spiritually deranged and emotionally vulnerable.
I was hoping that the healing through divine love had something to do with like healing through a divine, like, good orgasm. Like,
why?
Wendy's gonna make you
No, there's some of that though in here though. I'll read the titles for page 12 and 13.
Sure.
We have Kristen Brett doing Embrace Your Shadow work. Very, very Jordan Peterson of her. And then we have Reverend Frederick Marshner doing Connect with Your Spiritual Guide. That's got to be interesting how that contradicts with this faith. And then we have Kelly Cruiser doing a Connect with Your Spirit class. And then, Yuri Lee, she took out a double ad doing time travel and past life regression healing.
Damn, time travel, dog.
Yuri shares practical insights from ancient rituals to modern techniques, guiding you to tap into your timeline for personal growth. We got Jen Stark doing Unlock Your Path. Irina Miller doing moon mapping magic. Got a little moon gainer.
You know, I want to put this out there. So many of these are like very generically titled of like connect with your spirit guides, connect with your spirit, unlock your path.
And then you
But when they hit you up a moon mapping magic, it's like, okay, that at least makes me think like
that hits different.
I at least want to look at it and read what bullshit are you selling?
We got Cindy Riggs doing past life regression experience. We got Marissa Lee doing Raise Your Vibration, gotta vibrate harder. And Linda Bettini doing Regenerative Health. I think it says specialist, but there's a big dragonfly covering the end of that. We got Arthur Cronkyle doing the biology of bioenergy. I can guarantee that guy knows fuck all about science. We have Quantum Healing Energy by Joe Follard. We got the fellas out here representing. I'll do a couple more here.
Maybe it's possible that they didn't have to pay for these spots in the thing. Maybe the ones that are bigger are like because it's the stage 1 event kind of things.
Maybe they pay, bro. They pay for these ads.
How pissed would you be if you were Linda Bettini and you had like a fucking quarter of your ad is covered up with this fucking shitty low res JPEG of a fucking dragonfly.
Bro, you know she thought that was dope, bro. She was like, "Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that dragonfly."
That
bro,
means that bodes well for me in this. It's an omen of good luck for me at this event.
It's just bringing more attention to my ad. That's how these people think. They're deranged, bro. We have
they could have put it underneath the text too, but the problem is also that the dragonfly wing looks like about the same color as the text. So even if they were to do that, it would still blend in.
Yeah, dude. And then you'd lose all that free energy from the dragonfly presence. If the wings don't touch the inscription, you don't get any energy transference. This is basic stuff. If you would have gone to Mantra Meditation Magic by Parmesan Romardo, you would have known this, sir. Or Linda Thunberg's life-enhancing regression. That doesn't sound good. Oh, we got another Camille Conti ad for gallery readings and healing. She's back on it.
She must be a big deal.
Dude, she's got a show, dude. She's from New York, so she's kind of a big deal. We got Pamela Gallinger doing astrological timing revealed. That's good. We can know about star time. And then, look at this dude, Dr. Ravi Ratan.
Ravi Rotten.
You know there's no... Like, just think about where he got that doctor degree from. Think about it. Don't tell the answer. Keep it to yourself and just ponder where he got that doctorate from. He's on stage 3. You want page 15?
Yeah. Here, let me get there. Here, sorry, my face wasn't in front of the mic. I was getting comfortable laughing here.
We're getting closer to my ad.
Good. Let's see. Elizabeth Blackwell, manifest your space.
Done. Easy peasy.
Just will it into being. Anne Margaret Carlotti, the psychic rose. Roses hold a mystical energy that can enhance your intuition and deepen your spiritual connection. In this interactive session, experience the magic of using roses as intuitive messengers, revealing insights and guidance from the divine. Oh shit, how come no one else is doing this?
She's one of a kind.
Barbara Felder, unlocking hypnosis.
Nice.
They're going to take advantage of you. Douglas Bluefeather, play the Native American flute. Hands-on session with award-winning artist Douglas Bluefeather. Award-winning artist Douglas Bluefeather. How'd they get him? Learn basic techniques and scales, plus how to add your own flair to the music. Perfect for beginners, no musical background needed. Flutes are provided to the first 25 participants. That's how you get that value on that $18 well spent. You gotta stay till 4 p.m. on Saturday, but you can get that money.
I've never seen a guy that so clearly looks like he plays the flute. Like he looks like he's a flautist.
Mm-hmm.
Flautist. We got there.
He kind of looks like if David Hasselhoff kept the long hair and straightened it, and then he put on some like Native American like beadwork.
Think if all these people, instead of talking about psychics in this convention center, if they all just brought in all of the medication that they were supposed to take over the years and put it in a big pile, and then we could all see light beams.
We're getting to that.
Oh yeah, bro.
We are absolutely coming up on that. Geraldine Breen, messages from the spirit guides. Lindy Haley, arrival of light beings.
What about the lizard people?
E.T. crafts and interdimensional beings are already here. Join Linda Haley, executive director of the capital T Reiki Center, as she explains why light beings are coming and the significance of their arrival. Learn about the capital S shift a period bringing massive changes to our society, planet, and ourselves. Discover why Earth is playing a key role in this intergalactic chess game and what these beings mean for our future.
It's like
Jesus, Linda Haley on the big shit.
It's like a hippie Andrew Tate wrote that for. Have
That's
you ever
wild?
Have you ever received Reiki?
No, but my experience with Reiki is, we bought these. It's like a tincture for cats.
Oh boy!
They were sponsored. I think it's actually from Jackson Galaxy, or it's like he like recommends them or something. But
I don't know what that is or why you bought cat tincture, but
so Jackson Galaxy is like the Caesar Milan for cats.
oh
He's
boy.
like
Oh,
helps
boy.
people with like their out of control like cats. And typically,
Does he bite them?
yeah, typically he's not a bad resource of information when it's like for like new like
Till he's got a little
parents, like
tincture to
understanding. Yeah, so he's hawking this shit, and we looked at like what it was. It was sold in a manner that was like when you're introducing two cats to each other, it's supposed to like really help. Like you put some on one of them, and then you put this other one on the other cat, and like it's supposed to like help them calm down. There are things that do that, like different pheromones and like pheromone collars and stuff that are real, that work that way.
He doesn't even know the trick, bro. He doesn't even know the trick. You're just supposed to spit on both cats.
Spit on both of them. You own them. Neither one of them is above you. Therefore, they must get along.
As long as they both know they've been disrespected, they bond over that. You know?
Yeah. So we got it, and we were looking at it, like we had opened it up, and I looked at the ingredients on it because I smelled it, and it just smelled like rubbing alcohol.
Cat piss.
Yeah. So I looked at the ingredients, and it said the ingredient list had two different sections to it. It's the first time I've ever seen that, and it said physical ingredients, water, and alcohol.
Nice.
And underneath it said energetic ingredients. And it had like these different stones and different like, element, not elements, but like amethyst and shit like that in it. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Energetic ingredients.
Yeah.
So I looked it up, and it's like it's a Reiki thing.
With a stone.
Where they just make it with the stones in the room. They mix some water. They put a little bit of rubbing alcohol in the water. And then all these reviews were talking about, it's worked for all these people. And I was like, if the cats had any actual reaction to this, they were getting buzzed on the alcohol that's in here, maybe. But there's nothing in here. It's water and alcohol. That's all it is.
Think of how many cats died from drinking it and it fucked their kidneys up or something.
Energetic ingredient means nothing.
Dude, you probably know this, but the whole supplement market is unregulated, right? Like
for sure, yeah.
It's actually wild. Because all these athletes and bodybuilders and like powerlifting dudes, they have depending on the leagues they're in, they have to pass like strict drug testing. Yeah. And they buy these supplements from like GNC, like I'm not slandering GNC, but like random stores, right? Health supplement places. And the latest study is something to the effect of over
20 to 40%
of all supplements in the US are cross-contaminated, ineffectively labeled, or does not contain what they're supposed to. Like the entire United States supplement market is a scam. Like it is hard to get what you're paying for in the amounts you're paying for without it being cross-contaminated with other shit. And it's like an actual problem.
I wonder how many like I wonder how different the market, like the economy is for stuff like supplements and stuff in other countries. Like
some of it's way better, some of it's way worse.
I imagine Canada's probably not too different, but like if you go to like France, like I mean,
most of Europe's
like
stricter.
How many people feel the need to take a multivitamin?
A lot of people do.
Probably, yeah.
It's somewhat of a scam, but also not bad to cover your bases, especially if you know you have a deficiency. But if you're eating well, you don't need it. But a lot of other countries take supplement testing far more seriously than the United States, and then some places obviously don't at all. But it is like a problem for professional athletes when they take something that is cross-contaminated with a steroid or other drug that may or may not be legal, but isn't legal in their sport or competition. It's like really fucked up and weird how we treat, as long as it's a proprietary blend, you don't have to list the ingredients. It's so fucked, dude. I mean, that's like why things like bath salts and like Delta 8 weed and like shit like that thrive. It's all just under the guise of being a supplement so we can sell whatever the fuck we want untested. And meanwhile, Republicans want to get rid of the FDA.
The secret is, listen, here's this is why I just drink NyQuil. You just drink NyQuil.
That's sleep sauce, bro.
It'll make you feel better. If you're sick, you'll feel better. If you're not sick, you feel better.
Why would you drink NyQuil when you could smoke it, bro?
You just inject NyQuil?
Dude, hell yeah, you can. Boof
NyQuil.
Bro, straight up funnel, bro. We got another doctor.
Jesus.
Dr. Tracy Dinner. EMFs in your health. Oh, is EMFs the electrical? Oh.
Electromagnetic fields.
She uses innovative jewelry designed to safeguard your electronic health.
Oh, wow. Good.
There's someone, I won't say who wanted to build a Faraday cage around this house and paint everything inside with lead paint because they believe the electro waves are giving our brain cancer.
Oh, cool.
Next, we got Fabio or Zozella. Don't know how to say her name.
Fabiola Orozco. That's a brutal one.
She took a good picture. Intro to Kundalini Yoga. We got Megan Burke, Inner Light Awakening. Lori Kaufman, Asteroids in Your Chart. She introduces us to 28,000 asteroids that can transform.
One by one.
And then we got Jason Friedman, Cannabis for Your Well-Being.
More like fried, man.
Yeah, dude, fried, man.
He looks like if Mike Johnson smoked weed.
A lot. He definitely was not sober for this photo. And then we got another ad page about ticket prices, in case we forgot. Oh, we're getting to some ads now. We have the Spirit Store, new collection. What is this, a Comic Sans font that says, wrap yourself in your favorite energy, t-shirts, canvas, and tote bags. And look at those designs, bro. What do we got?
Matches your mood and style. You know what? This is more cringe. Like, there is the ironic thing where, like, the Wolves Howling t-shirt is, like, cool now.
Yeah.
But like, the reason that it's ironically funny. Cool. It's funny because it's like it's cringe. This is
vintage cringe. Yeah.
This is vintage. This is beyond that of like, it's so fucking copy paste, like clip art style looking shit.
Sun rays and lily pads and
the shitty fonts.
Butterfly. Yeah, dude. But next, I like this one. The Midwest School for Astrology by Pam Gallagher, astrologer. With 40 years of experience, Pam offers a full 3-year school curriculum in-house and online. A wide variety of charts and consultations, and available for speaking engagements. She does a fake 3-year astrology course and calls it a school.
Wow, that's crazy.
Bro, you know it's like 10K or some shit too, and you get some like PDFs like that don't open
Hold
and
up.
shit.
Hold the fuck up.
Do it.
Email astrologyschool@aol.com.
Bro.
She's been doing this a long time.
Let's see if we can get her on the pod, bro. We want to interview her about her school. Dude, how brutal would that? Because for the first half an hour, we are super you reminded me. The best thing you can do when you receive Reiki is you just soak it all in and you take it super seriously. And then afterwards, you talk about how good it made you feel and how strong you are. And like they get all hyped about it. And then you keep like upping the effects of how much stronger and better you are to the point where like you freak them out and they don't believe you.
Like, no, you did this for me.
I'm so powerful now. I could just take over a galaxy. I could lift a car. How about you lay under this car and I'll lift it over you? I'm so powerful now. You know, like give them a consequence to not believing in the power they gave you.
Oh, I kind of feel like we have to at least try to get her on the pod.
Oh, we're emailing her. Do you want to?
Sure.
Do you want to type it up?
Yeah, I'll help draft something up for you. Yeah.
I mean, we could do it live, bro.
Right now.
Meanwhile, I'll apply for my free Seed of Life talisman, available next to the information booth across the main ticket window. Infuse your talisman. Infuse your talisman attached to your keys and unlock your dreams.
Oh boy. Damn, that's good shit right there.
The mundane reminder to attach it to your keyring is so funny to me. Infuse your talisman.
Hey, in case you don't know how these fucking work, you absolute idiot.
That's so funny to me. What are we gonna say to her?
Here, I got it. So in the shared doc, you keep going. I'm gonna keep typing up as I go here.
I want to draft it with you, bro. This is way more fun. Like, how do we want to bait her? Like, we have to be sincere.
Here's the thing too, is like I was gonna say like, well, let's check out the website and see, but there's no website. It's just
we got. Oh, I was looking for this one. We have not this, but we have Clairvoyance, Journey to Lemuria. That's exciting. Medium demonstration, Sacred henna art. But this is the one I was excited about. Twin Flames by Reverend Tracy Fedden Frick. Are you familiar with Twin Flames?
No.
Twin Flames is a cult. An actual cult that Netflix did a documentary on. They are a dating-based cult that this like random hippie scammer guy started as a Facebook group. And the idea was you could go to this group to date people and you would find your twin flame. And your twin flame is like your soulmate. And it developed into an actual cult that was borderline human trafficking people to other twin flame partners. And the guy that started it, like, manipulated people into a harem, basically. And apparently they survived the Netflix documentary. It might have been HBO, like a year or two ago. And it is still, like, a major new age cult. And a reverend from the Twin Flames will be at this convention. That is awesome. Ignite the powerful connection. Join Reverend Tracy Redden Frick in this enlightening session on Twin Flames and the profound energy they hold Discover how to recognize your twin flame and use twin flame ascension to attract the perfect partner. Through Tracy's guidance, gain insights into the mystical journey of twin flames and learn how this connection can transform your love life. With Tracy's expertise, uncover the keys to a deeper, more meaningful relationship. AKA get sold to a dude on the internet.
Pretty cool, Reverend.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, there is a Soul of AI class. The convergence of AI and spirituality. Bro, these are psycho.
Fuck.
These are like fucking wackos setting up a booth, dude. These are just like random people scattered throughout our city. It's wild.
You know who probably gave her the idea for the merge technology with higher conscious? She probably got it from AI.
Grok. Grok told her to hawk some shit. Now, we're going to skip to my favorite ad. This might be my favorite ad of all times.
Is it the sandwich?
It is the sandwich. It is a very fuzzy, low-res photo of a man holding a hamburger in front of his face. But the hamburger bun, he's holding the bun, but the burger is gone. It's an empty sandwich, packed full of pills, little capsules, all of his medication. And then the ad says, tired of swallowing pills? Use your skin as an alternative pathway to deliver daily supplementation. No more choking down capsules. We'll show you how. Contact me at NutriRelief.com/pro/Brenda. Congrats,
pro Brenda out here.
Brenda's out there getting it, placing her own ads for a little slice of that income. They're telling people not to take their meds because there's a new psychic method that we can absorb medication through our skin, bro.
Just rub this tea tree oil on your arm and your bipolarism is healed.
At least tea tree has some effect. You can't fucking take an ibuprofen and rub it on your skin and have shit happen.
Watch
also,
me.
dude, all these police departments on Facebook are specifically saying that they no longer, like, they'll show a drug bust, like those glamour photos of a dog, and like, look at how much the cocaine we beat out of some dude on the side of the road, right? And it'll have the dog and all the drugs on the side of the, like, stacked up on the hood of the car, you know? But in all of their posts now, they brag. The police department's official Facebook pages, they will brag / propaganda that they no longer do field side drug testing because the cops are too worried about fentanyl exposure. Like, it's become very...
That's wild.
Fentanyl does not absorb through your skin. When these cops talk about overdosing by touching fentanyl, they are having anxiety attacks or fainting because they are so fucking stupid that they think they are dying from touching it. Like,
oh, cool. Love that.
If there's like pounds of fentanyl and you like exploded it and it's all in the air, you can overdose by breathing a bunch of particles in, but you can't absorb it through your skin. And I think more than like 70% of the public thinks you can. And the police departments, despite being corrected on this over and over again, they like make a point to like constantly post about how their cops are being injured by the drug. It's so disgusting and weird and a lie. I wish you could rub drugs on your skin. Like, some drugs can, but most things cannot cross the skin barrier. It's so silly. Like, it's like a scientific fact, but these police departments like go rogue and have just decided they don't trust the scientists telling them that's not real. They're like, I saw my buddy pass out. It's real. We're overdosing on these junkies' drugs. Nothing.
Sorry, I'm deep. I am deep
Right,
in this email draft already here.
Let me hear it.
So here I only got the intro here, but the Dear Midwest School of Astrology. We unfortunately missed your appearance at the Body Mind Spirit Celebration Ascend TM this April.
That's so good, dude. You're awesome. Hell yeah. That's amazing. Keep going.
Let's see here. We missed it this April. How I think what do we do? Do we introduce who we are? We say, we run a podcast where we talk about.
There's a technique when you want someone to do something. You apply, the carrot and the stick. You apply both positive pressure and negative pressure, but the negative pressure can never be threatening. So maybe we're like, we could do the because we want to get her on a podcast, but we also it could be we're considering starting a school that's competitive to hers, and we would love to get her on a podcast to talk about her experience, something that helps manipulate into we're one of us, right? We're just like her, but we look up to her.
Okay.
But if she doesn't talk, because she might want to talk to us to not start a school that's competitive to her, something.
Now, hold that. Let me offer you something here. Let me see if I can craft something here.
Do it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna check Grok about how to trick a psychic.
Yeah, do that.
How to trick a psychic.com. You could always do we're a podcast with a massive audience.
I'm way ahead of you. I just finished typing. We are an internationally available podcast.
Yeah, bro. Well, do you think she's dumb enough not to think that's hilarious?
Look at this woman, Pam. Come on, Pam doesn't know anything about the internet.
That's true. She's still using AOL. So
that's what I'm saying. She had a Gmail. We might have something to worry about. Even Yahoo, I might give her credit.
Now, interestingly enough, I noticed you're typing out this email draft in a Google Doc. I would just like to clarify, we are in fact sending this.
Yeah, 100%. So I'm doing it in the Google Doc so that you can edit it as you see fit as well. I was going to start an email address, an email, but I realized that you would not be able to see it.
Sure.
To add your hot stink on it also as we go through here.
Absolutely.
We are an internationally available podcast.
With millions of devoted followers.
So here's the thing is we don't need to
with countless devoted followers.
Here's how I feel about it. Part of it is I don't think we need to stoop to her level and lie. If we can get away through it without and through misdirection and subterfuge, lead her to believe she's jumping to conclusions based on words that we're saying intentionally to deceive her. But
okay.
I don't want to say we have millions of listeners. That's outwardly not true.
But I'm kind of okay with total warfare also. But
okay, we can go back to that. Let me
appreciate your angle though.
Yeah, let me try the high road first a little bit.
Okay.
We are an internationally available podcast, and
with
we would
spiritually
love to. What's a good phrase for spreading the word or
proselytize, but that has connotation.
Yeah. And we would love to
broadcast your message.
Yeah.
To our devoted audience. To our devoted followers. Followers is more cold.
Your message and teachings to our devoted listeners and followers. We have both.
Based. Hell yeah.
Exclamation point.
Yeah, it's good to show enthusiasm.
Okay, so we have the introduction.
That's good hook.
We missed your appearance at this. This is why we couldn't talk to you then, but we're reaching out now because we are a podcast. We'd like to broadcast your message and teaching to our listeners and followers.
I need to see your ad again.
Yeah, let's get more references going there.
With all of your years of experience, we feel there is a lot we could learn.
40
from
years
you.
of experience. Pam offers a wide variety of charts and consultations. She is available for speaking engagements. She might want to be paid.
Money.
She might want to be paid to be...
Well, we can just string her along or use fake crypto.
fake crypto.
You just send her a picture of a crypto coin.
Oh yeah, we'll send you an NFT and just email her a JPEG.
I'm broadcasting you. No, just if you meditate hard enough, I'm broadcasting you a crypto coin.
I'm broadcasting the money into your bank account. Can you feel it? Is it there yet?
Can you remote sense?
Maybe when
cash?
when Mars is in Regatorade, you'll get your money.
That's a classic, bro.
Let's see. We would love to broadcast.
With all your years of experience, we feel like there's a lot we could learn. And we would love to... Something about getting her voice to a new audience. And we'd love to expose your teachings to a fresh audience of interested something. You know what I mean?
we would love to expose.
True. Now, did you go to the website yet?
I have teachings on here twice. There is no website.
Let's see. Midwest Astrology.
Astrology school at AOL.com.
Bro, there's a website.
Is there for real?
Fuck yeah. MidwestAstrologySchool.com on 6507 Stewart Road, Cincinnati,
Oh God, she's got
Ohio. Quote, from birth to death, we have questions. We have a spiritual path. We need to know that path. By Pamela Gallinger.
And she has a book.
Dude, I'm telling you,
your sun sign.
It's a PDF for $25.
Only two. She's been in this business for 40 years. This woman only has 2 pictures available.
Based. She got on WLW radio, which is a big news station here. That's interesting. I wonder...
She was on it, or she has a regular occurring thing.
Nah, there's a clip of her. She probably got clowned on. Gift
All
certificates.
classes are held in-house and online.
God, dude, when I see pictures of these people, I feel like we're being cruel, and then I'm reminded they absolutely fucking
This is what they
deserve
do.
it, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck these people. Go to Charts and Services and click famous people.
Okay, well, hold on. So she does have $100 discount code for Wave Watch.
Pam 100.
A sound therapy watch for your body and mind.
You just got to type in Pam 100 at checkout. Did you go
Pam
to
G100?
famous people under Charts and Services? It's magical, dude. This is amazing.
Tiger Woods and Barack Obama.
She's got their whole chart symboled out, bro. Oh, that's awesome. We have Barack Obama's natal chart, August 4th, 1961, 7:24 p.m. birth time, standard time, Hawaii,
Hawaii, it's there. Guys, somebody needs to call the Trump administration and tell them, look, we have the proof. He was born in Hawaii like he said he
Pam
was.
Gallagher verified the birth certificate.
She figured it out. She has the whole natal chart right here.
Pam's vision statement. Oh, man, do we want to read this? Oh, man, I don't know if I can. Pam Gallagher is the founder and director of education at Midwest School of Astrology, and Pandy Witt is the president and director of operations. They have run the school together since it opened in 2009. The school is the curriculum of 50 years of experience and 25 plus years of teaching for Pam Gallagher. She has taught many students over the years and travels and speaks all over the world. They purchased and renovated the school building in 2013, and it stands as the only astrology school in the United States. And you can come live or have an online each week to study. Our program is special in many ways, but several things set us apart. First, we use our students' charts to teach during each class. We find the personal attachment to the fellow students' lives makes the learning process much more personal and rewarding. Second, we create a sense of community with our students that we hope stays with them long after they've graduated. Third, we teach in a way that I can't, dude. It's so fucking stupid.
Now,
holy shit.
You may be asking yourself, but what does a school like this cost? Now, there are 3 different levels to the schooling. Each level consists of 10 courses.
It's like Scientology.
It is.
Oh my God.
4-week courses, level 1 is 8 4-week courses, $195 per course. So that's 200. So that each level has 10 courses.
Oh my God. The Midwest School of Astrology is a level 3 intensive program.
What does that mean?
That's what it says at the bottom.
It's a 3-level intensive program.
It's a level 3, bro. It's a level 3 astrology.
It's got the fucking address.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
It's a different email address, too. This is Pam1Gal
at
AOL.com.
Oh, she's got AOL all twisted up. All right. I think I'm about done with today.
Yeah, I'm just it's exhausting.
Dude, these people are
we will revisit this letter.
We're sending this email, or else we'll never.
Oh, for sure.
No, but we should do it now.
Oh, we should do it now.
Yeah, dude. Or else we'll never do it. We're so close. I feel like we just need one more sentence.
So here's the thing: is I have something about like we would love to do this and expose your something about her teachings in 2 different sentences. Here's what we have so far. It's not a lot. Dear Midwest School of Astrology, we unfortunately missed your appearance at the Body, Mind, Spirit Celebration Ascend TM this April. We are an internationally available podcast, and we would love to broadcast your message and teachings to our devoted listeners and followers. With all your years of experience, we feel like there's a lot we can learn, and we would love to expose your teachings to the younger generation and those in need of the
purpose and well-being.
Yeah. Is that a quote from her website?
No, I just made it up.
Quote. Okay. Let me read the whole thing here. Dear Midwest School of Astrology, we unfortunately missed your appearance at the Body, Mind, Spirit Celebration Ascend TM this April. We are an internationally available podcast, and we would love to broadcast your message and teachings to our devoted listeners and followers. With all your years of experience, we feel like there's a lot we can learn, and we would love to expose your teachings to the younger generations and those in need of purpose and well-being. Quote, may love and light... Quote, may love and light your love.
It's so fucking stupid. We need our sign off. Sincerely. We need a astrology sign off.
I mean, can we not just put the Trash Cats Trashcast?
Well, we'll have to, but like sincerely with, we need some astrology slang. What are moon phases? With the eclipsing sincerity, the Trash Cats, like something dumb as fuck like that. What's another? What else besides sincerely?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm cooking here. Hold on.
Hell yeah, bro.
Okay.
That's so fucking people like this, like that have AOL emails, check their email at like every hour or two.
Sorry. Just the goofiest generalization about the wildest population.
Also, have you ever encountered a Proton email?
A Proton email?
Yeah, like at proton.com or whatever the fuck.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I have.
Okay, don't fuck with people that have Proton emails. Because they're mostly hackers. That's like dark web.
I feel like I knew
shit.
A nerdy kid who,
sends death threats via Proton email, bro. That's what they all do.
Cool.
It's actually a great email service, but it's like closer to true anonymity via email than most. But did you see 4chan got hacked?
I did see that.
Very interesting. Supposedly someone has all of Elon's like hidden account. They have everything. Did you see that a bunch of the moderators were found to have .edu and .gov email addresses? Yeah, but that's not surprising to me. And I don't know how much it matters. Unless the goal is to get a bunch of people kicked out of college, right? Yeah. Which I'm mixed on. Who the fuck cares? Well, I guess if they have a .edu, does that mean they're a teacher, or does that just mean they're in a college? Just in a college. And they could have like left the school 10 years ago. The .gov, I think you have to you could be a BMV worker, employee, right? Generally, but hey, the DMV workers are the ones calling all the shots. It's the Illuminati in there. They probably have okay, so I was trying to cook up something about like may your Mercury be forever in retrograde or some dumb shit like that. But I feel like that also carries meaning that we don't know. Yeah, that might be like an insult to her. I don't know. We need. And I'm not trying to. I'm trying. You can't do that with bait. We need something better. I'm going to type into Google astrology bait. Sincerely, with stars aligned. Sincerely. I feel like there's something there. Sincerely and star aligned. The Trash Cats Trashcast. Wait, what'd you say? Sincerely and stars aligned. Oh, that's wonderful. That's really good. And then we hit her with the quote. Yeah. Now, do we want to... You dropped that little nugget on her. Do we want to attribute the quote to anything? like the Buddha? Like George W. Bush? like George W. Bush. And then like the years he was in college. No, hold on. George W. Bush is big. But what's one step below George W. Bush? Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney, 2021. No, hold on. It should be Barack Obama. Oh God, it's on that's right. She likes Barack Obama and Tiger Woods. I feel like okay, Barack Obama and Tiger Woods. I feel like we should.
2021.
I don't know why the date makes it so much funnier. Bro, we have to leave it to fate, bro. We have to flip a coin.
Okay.
We gotta do a coinflip.com.
Do you have a coin?
No, but there's coinflip.com.
Okay. Yeah. Let's leave it to the cyber coin.
All right, I'm gonna flip it.
I'm going.
Call it.
Okay. Where
I'll
is...
flip again. Call it.
Oh, it's not coming up for me. Okay. Okay. Heads. Heads is Tiger Woods. Heads is Tiger Woods. Tails is Barack Obama.
Did you go to coinflip.com?
I did. That's exactly what I did.
Bro, I googled coinflip.com and then Google put up a coin that you can flip. Bro, the internet's so stupid. Alright, I'm flipping. Heads or tails?
So Tails is Tiger Woods. Heads is Barack Obama.
Alright, I'm gonna flip it. You call it. Flipping? Call.
Heads.
Heads for Barack Obama, 2001.
Okay.
I feel like she'll love that. God damn it, dude. This is so funny to me.
Wait, 2001 or 2021?
2001.
Okay. Okay. Just to make sure we have everything we need here.
Yeah, dude. Let's do it.
Just get one clean read.
Yep.
Dear Midwest School of Astrology, we unfortunately missed your appearance at the Body, Mind, Spirit celebration Ascend TM this April. We are an internationally available podcast, and we would love to broadcast your message and teachings to our devoted listeners and followers. With all your years of experience, we feel like there is a lot we can learn, and we would love to expose your teachings to the younger generations and those in need of purpose and well-being. Sincerely and stars aligned, the Trash Cats Trashcast. May love and light light your love. Barack Obama, 2001.
Dude, that is Tim and Eric, Nathan. God tier. 5 stars, bro.
This is the greatest goddamn podcast of all time. I don't care what anyone says.
Copy.
Oh, you have the Trash Cats Gmail open?
Not yet.
Okay, I don't
Actually,
have it. I'm not signed into it on this computer for some reason. I guess because I never have to use it. You do all that.
Yeah, I send a lot of emails.
Yeah, you manipulate the social media shit more than I do, I guess.
I run the whole U.S. stock market via our
Gmail account.
All right, now I need her email address.
Okay, so there's 2 different options. There's the one on her website, or there's the one in the booklet.
Booklet's probably... Can you type the booklet one in the doc?
Yeah.
And I'll type the email one. We'll hit both just in case. That way she knows we're serious.
Fucking CC the other one.
Pam1 gal at AOL. You know, it's really cool that doxing's not illegal yet. Bam. All right, that one. And astrology school. Bam. CC'd. Subject?
Oh boy.
Ascend.
Ascend TM.
Should be ascend something. Ascend.
Hold on. Let me look at the thing. Ascend Sharonville.
Based. That's legit. Send. How do you spell Sharonville? I always forget.
SHARONVILLE.
I always get the I's and the L's all wonky. Should I do all caps? That's yelling. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I want to scare her off too much. I already had the all caps within the email a little bit.
VILLE, right?
VILLE, yes.
Send Sharonville. Dude, this is... I just want to frame it. It's so good. Should I hit send?
Definitely one of the funnier things we've ever done.
Yeah. Should I hit send?
Hit it.
Bam. Woo! That's amazing. It's sent. We'll let you guys know when we hear back. We'll see.
Just gotta wait back and reap the rewards.
We should send way more emails.
We should... should be the premise of this whole podcast, honestly. Just find people we don't like and send them an email. That's not a bad idea.
Try to trick them onto the pod. Dude, that's an interesting pivot. Can you imagine we hook some of these people and then we have to do that session before recording where you set up the microphones and sound check everything? Yo, that part would be by far the most awkward. Where you spend like an hour getting to know each other and checking your levels and shit.
Oh, shit.
And then you go into an ambush podcast.
So fucking good.
You just record all of it.
Just attack people. Oh boy. That's an angle we should probably look more into in the next day or two.
Yes.
But amazing. For now, thanks again for listening, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you to Approaching Human for the use of his music. You can find his work on SoundCloud at Approaching-Human.
Thanks, John.
Make sure to check out the show page at Trash Cats Trashcast on Instagram for news and art from the show. Check out Facebook for the memes.
For the memes, if you're super bored, you can check out my supernatural art trash at Instagram at Skyzix, Big stuff on the way, and we'll let you guys know when we hear back from
Pam,
our good friend Pam at the Midwest
or Mindy.
Astrology.
We might not get to Pam. We might just get Mindy.
Hey, we'll take a Mindy if we can get a Mindy. Yeah, we got cool stuff on the way. Super appreciate you guys sticking around, and hope you guys have a good night. May your stars be aligned, and may your love and light your love, just like Barack Obama said in 2001.
That's going to be all for us today. Stay classy, eat trashy.
Go fast, eat trash.